And then you start feeling anxious and worrying about the future and worrying about this and worrying about that. It does lead you down a path where you're having these compulsive thoughts and you're just always negative. And when you're always negative and you're always stressed and worrying about the future, you do end up falling into depression. You end up going down that path. Good morning, people of YouTube. Today my breath is stinking, but I don't care. Anyways, today I just decided to do a random video and maybe do my first vlog. I've not been out doing an adventure type of vlog yet. I kind of been out to test my drone when I first got it, but I've not really been out doing a vlog. So today, that's what I'm going to be doing on this video. So I've not got work on today and I've got no responsibilities, so why not just make use out of the day? It's kind of looking nice out there, look. Well, it's sunny, I can tell you that for sure. It's bright, it looks nice, but it's freezing. So today I'm going to get wrapped up and go out properly, because I remember last time when I tried doing my vlog, I didn't go out prepared. I was freezing cold and my hands were gone. I couldn't even record properly. So I'm going to go out prepared this time, and I'm going to let you guys know how I get on, and I'm going to show you a few clips as well as showing you how I'm doing my vlog on the journey. Now I'm just going to make myself a cup of tea and probably have a piece of toast or something, and then get packing all my equipment and the things that I'm going to need for today. Last time when I made that video on how to vlog, I'll put a link in the description down below, and it's this one here. But yeah, I didn't mention a couple of things because I wasn't out vlogging. Bear in mind, I was sat in my car. But today I'm going to be actually on road. I'm going to be physically out there, so I'm going to take a few snacks with me, and I'll take a pair of gloves with me this time. And I've not got one yet. I'm definitely going to order one. But a power bank I didn't mention last time on that video. You will probably most likely, especially if you're recording and you're using your phone to control your drone, or you're using your phone to see yourself or flick through images or anything, or even if you just need to make a phone call, you might need a power bank depending on how long you're going to be out there. And yeah, so whatever else I might need on the journey, whatever I might need whilst I'm on road, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, let's get straight into it. Oh, to sidetrack for a minute, I forgot to mention one thing. The main reason, I'll be honest, I didn't think to go out today to go and make a vlog and to go on an adventure. The real reason why I wanted to go out is because for the last God knows how many years, I've been having really compulsive thoughts where I keep thinking and thinking, and it leads me to panicking, getting anxious, worrying, stressing. So I'll be honest, really it's because I've not been meditating like I used to. Now meditating, I'm not saying yeah, let's start praying and get Buddha mode and stuff. I'm not saying that. I mean like just to clear my thoughts and to just chill. You know, when you're having a long day or you've had a bit of a rough time and you just want to have that moment, you just go yeah. So that's what I used to meditate for, just to calm down, just to relax my thoughts. I'll be honest, for the last 2 or 3 years probably, I've been really struggling to control my thoughts. I've been struggling to meditate. Even when I try to sit down, put some meditation music on, or even guided meditation, I'm struggling. I can't just focus. Like, I can't just focus on my breathing alone. And I just constantly thinking about what I need to do next, and where I need to go, and this responsibility, and that. So, the real reason why I'm going out today is because if I put myself out there in nature, where I'm climbing mountains, and I'm getting fresh air and sunshine, it kind of forces me just to focus on what I'm doing in that present moment. So if I can focus my thoughts onto one thing, like where I'm walking, how I'm recording, it might help me slow down my thoughts, and it might help me get back into meditation. So that's a good tip for anybody out there who's into meditation or who keeps having compulsive thoughts and who wants to just chill out. But that's what I'm doing today. That's the main reason I'm going out. Just thought I'd throw that in.
That's good.
Been to my mum's, guys. I made myself a sandwich, grabbed a packet of crisps, I prayed my salah, I had a cup of tea, and I just had a little munch before I set off, so I ended up staying there longer than I expected. I'm on my way now to the place where I'm gonna go and do a little walk, if you want to call it, a little bit of a hike. So yeah. You know the crazy thing about me being up here is I'm scared of heights, but still I'm out here. Look how high this is. My legs are shaking right now, but it is what it is, man. Sometimes you gotta do things that are a little bit scary in order to come out your comfort zone. And you're never gonna break that fear unless you start challenging it. Yeah, I'm scared of heights, still out here. Not only am I just scared of heights, it's windy as heck. It is really windy and it makes it even more scary. Hey, it's a good job I got all those layers on, because it's windy as heck up here. Like, to the point my face is absolutely freezing, but my hands, like, I've got these gloves, yeah, but I cut these 3 fingers, the tips of it, so I can use my camera and stuff and press buttons on my phone. Well, press the screen on my phone. But it is really, really windy up here, so if I didn't wrap up nice and warm, I wouldn't feel as good as I am now. Last time I came up here, it wasn't as windy, but I didn't wrap up, so I was cold. This time it's flipping, it's windy as heck, but I'm nice and warm because I wrapped up good. Well done me, hey? Pat on the flipping back. I'm next to one of them, what's it called now? Pylons or something, whatever it's called. But I can hear the electricity just passing through it. It sounds so scary, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how people commit suicide in these things, but if I wanted to, I don't think I'd want to die this way. But jokes aside, I do want to talk about something. I just want to find a little place to stop. Guys, let's hope this shit doesn't fall on my head whilst I'm speaking. But yeah, basically, like I said before I left the house, the main reason I came out today was to clear my head. I've had a lot going on and it's really difficult to open up. It's really difficult to speak about things, especially when you're constantly being negative. Like, personally, I'll be honest, I've got a family, I've got people in my life, but when you're dealing with things like chronic stress, compulsive thoughts, and you're always anxious, and it starts feeding down a very dark road, and you start going down depression, and you know, at times you start feeling like you just want to give up. It is really toxic for other people to be around you. Yeah, there's so much, people that care about you and people that love you, there's only so much that they can do. You can't expect them to be there for you 24/7 for the rest of your life, because it's unfair. They've got their own life to live, and if you're constantly negative all the time, of course it's going to start draining their energy out, it's going to start draining them out, and it's going to affect their mental health. So you need to be honest with yourself. And when I was younger, I'll be honest, I used to blame people around me. I used to blame my loved ones for not being there, for not emotionally comforting me. But at the end of the day, if I can't even pick myself up, I can't expect other people to keep picking me up. And it's sad that I've got to say this, because I'm a Muslim, and I'm blessed to believe God. I'm blessed to have this religion, because we're taught every single remedy to get out of stress and depression, and to genuinely put your full trust in God, and to appreciate the smallest of gifts in life. But you know, I'm a human being, and at times I do fall down and I do end up giving in, because even though I've been given the tools and I've been given the wisdom to come out of stress and depression and whatever else, it's hard to implement at times. It's easy putting it into theory, but putting it into practice, especially when you're going through turmoil, it's difficult. Now, I'm not going to sit here talking about the specific details of what's going on in my life right now, because it's completely irrelevant. Because at the end of the day, what I might be going through might be extreme to some people, so they're not going to comprehend it, they're not going to be able to understand. But it's the same on the opposite side, vice versa. Like, people might be going through a lot worse than me, and they're going to think what I'm going through is small. So we all go through different things, we all have different stories, we all have different challenges in our lives. But what matters the most is the symptoms of how it makes you feel. the behaviors that are associated with those symptoms. You know, like I've been stressing for a long time, and when you're constantly stressed out and under pressure, and then you start feeling anxious and worrying about the future and worrying about this and worrying about that, it does lead you down a path where you're having these compulsive thoughts, and you're just always negative. And when you're always negative and you're always stressed and worrying about the future, you do end up falling into depression. You end up going down that path. And I've been down this path in my life now for many moons, man. It's been, I'm 28, I'm 29 next month, and I've been suffering with these problems since I was 12 years old. Now, obviously, my childhood traumas is personal to me. I don't need to get into those details right now, but my point is, I've been dealing with this shit for a long time, and it's been hard. But now it's different. I'm nearly 30 years old. I have a family. I have people that I love around me. I'm a lot more mature now. I don't have that bad attitude I used to before, where I used to act like I didn't give a crap, and, you know, just push my chest out and have this ego to, like, just help me get through things, basically. But it's difficult. The way I deal with it now, it has to be a lot more mature. And as much as I've been pushing people out since I was a kid, this is one of the behaviors and the symptoms. You expect so much from people, and when you don't get what you want, you push them out. Now, that's really, really unfair. Like, if you put it from an outside perspective and think about it logically, it is really unfair, but it's unfortunate. It's one of the symptoms, and it's one of the causes of falling into chronic depression. And, well, I have neurotic depression and chronic stress and anxiety. But it's sad, because when I'm in this state, I expect 100% emotional support of people. But like I said, people have their own lives to live, and you can't expect them to constantly be there for you to pick you up, which is what I did when I was a kid, when I was a teenage boy, and I used to go through this shit. But you can't expect people to be constantly there to pick you up and constantly there to baby you and, you know, mother you. And the world doesn't work like that. Everyone's got their own life to live, and there's only so much that they can do. If you're not willing to pick yourself up, you can't expect them to pick you up. It's not fair. But in reality, that's how it feels. When you're in that moment, you expect them to be there 100% to support you, mainly emotionally, but it's not fair. And the sad reality is, when you don't get that, you end up pushing them out. You don't want anything to do with them, so you'll do things on purpose to drive them away, or you directly tell them to just leave you alone. Like, look at me now. I'm sat here talking to myself in this frigging cave type of thing in the middle of nowhere, because I feel uncomfortable speaking to people. I have these thoughts. It's like, it's difficult. It's like, even when you try to open up, you just, whether it's a family member or your partner or your child or even a professional, like, you just expect them to interrupt and butt in. Like, even when I went counselling, it's like they have a structure to follow, and they have specific questions. Yeah, they might kind of go around a little bit, but they stick to this structure. And in their head, they're just thinking of loads of ways to deal with you and help you, and you know, for help, like, diagnose you and stuff. But I don't want that. I just want somebody to understand what I'm feeling. And as much as a professional or one of your loved ones might say to you that they're there to understand you and to help you and to support you emotionally, sometimes it doesn't feel like that. And sometimes you just feel like they're just judging you, or they're not understanding you. At the end of the day, people are people. They will come up with their own assumptions. They will have their own opinions. But that's the beauty of turning to God. When I come to places like this, I kind of rekindle my relationship with my Lord. I rekindle my relationship with myself. And this is the beauty. I forgot where I read it, but I read this thing once, and it said that a man that doesn't know himself doesn't know God. And it's ironic to think about it, like, because now, since I've been married, it's been over 5 years, and I started living my life to impress other people. So first, it might have been people in society, in the community, and my family, like, showing them that, oh yeah, I'm married now, and I'm not this reckless thug anymore, what people made out me to be when I was younger. And, you know, like, all these labels that I lived with, and people thought I wouldn't end up with an Asian girl, like my own caste, and people thought I'm not going to be like this, and people thought I'm not going to be like that. So at first, it was probably it was me living my life for the sake of other people. But then I started giving into my own whims and desires, and I started going down the wrong path. And then I was trying to pick those pieces up, and I was trying to live my life for the sake of my missus. And then when I had a child, I was just living this life, constantly trying to do it for other people. And it became very unhealthy because I lost connection with myself. I lost my principles, my morals, because I lost who I was, like to the point where I'm constantly changing my identity. I don't even know who I am anymore. I really don't. And that's because I've been living my life for the sake of other people. Now you can serve people and you can be in service and help people and you can be helpful towards others, but you can't be constantly in service for other people if you're not even going to be in service for yourself. You have to love yourself first. You need to connect with yourself first and prioritize yourself first, your mental health, your emotional state. You understand? And I've not been doing that for a long time. So to come here to a place like this and unplug from reality, that's what it is. It's literally unplugging from reality. That's what helps me get over this shit. Because I'm not gonna lie, the last couple of days I've been feeling quite suicidal and the world has pushed me to my knees. And it's bad because the only thing that should push me to my knees is my relationship with my Lord when I'm praying to Him or when I'm seeking repentance. But the world has been pushing me to my knees because of where I am in my life right now, and I've just not been seeing a way out. So it's difficult to talk about these things. That's why now I do it on camera, because when I replay this stuff and I watch it back, it's beneficial. It allows me to see myself from an external perspective, and it helps me deal with shit better. And the reason why I do post it online and stuff is because there is people out there that benefit from the things that I say and the things that I'm going through and the way I persevere and get through it. Because I've had people contact me and say that stuff. So if it helps people, like the pain that I'm going through and the journey that I am on, that God's put me on, the way I deal with my shit and the way I get over it and the way I get through it, if it helps people along the way, then alhamdulillah, I'm grateful for my pain. I'm grateful for my struggle. But yeah, my point is, when you're going through these challenges in your life, just don't give up. You have to find what it is that helps you get through it. And for me personally, it's unplugging. Because when I'm at home, I can just distract myself by going on my phone or going on the TV or going on my laptop. I'm not getting all fresh air. I'm not disconnecting from reality. I'm not disconnecting from people. I need to unplug in order for me to like get over my depression or whatever it is, and to rekindle that relationship with myself and with my Lord. I have to unplug from reality, and I learned that from going to prison. And this is what I'm saying, like, I'm not in prison right now, but the way I'm doing it is, it's the same principle. I'm not connected with my phone. My phone's away right now. I don't even have the best reception up here, so I can't even go on it. I don't have my laptop with me. I'm not sat in front of a screen. Furthermore, I'm getting fresh air. I'm getting a bit of sunlight. I'm around nature, so it makes me feel comfortable and free. Because the first thing you have to deal with is the position that you're in. So one of the symptoms, one of the behaviors is pushing people out and the constant thought of pressure. And like I said, I've been struggling to control my thoughts for a long time, but look at me now. I'm speaking with a flow. I'm speaking one thought at a time, because when I came here, it was to unplug from everything. It wasn't, oh yeah, let me just come here and just try and heal myself straight away. The first step of healing and the first step of getting over things is to let shit go. You have to forgive first. I'm trying to forgive myself for the crimes that I've committed, for the sins that I'm committing. If you're not willing to forgive others for the things that they're doing to you, and you're not willing to forgive yourself, then you're not going to be able to heal yourself. So the first step of healing is forgiveness. I'm trying to forgive myself. I'm trying to seek forgiveness. I'm trying to forgive others. But I'm not going to be able to do that if I'm sat at home, if I'm sat around people, if I'm sat in front of a screen. And alhamdulillah, I'm grateful. I am really grateful that Allah's allowed me to be here today, because it really does help. And this is why I came out, because I just wanted to calm down, and this is helping me calm down. So yeah, if anybody's going through anything similar and you need some advice, and if something specific, then feel free to reach out to me. If you want to speak privately, hit me up on Instagram. Just leave me a comment down below and I'll be sure to hit you back. But yeah, with all that emotional talk, let's get back to reality. I'm gonna go on a walk. I'm gonna finish off by heading back to the car, and yeah, I'm gonna go home and put this video together. Anyways guys, I hope you guys have found this video beneficial or entertaining or informative in some sort of way. But yeah, to cut a long story short, coming out vlogging, make sure you wrap up nice and warm, because today I've done a good job. I've kept warm, I've got on the right footwear, I've got the right equipment, and it's been beneficial for me personally, as well as it has been entertaining. So yeah, if anyone's got any recommendations, you want me to make any specific types of videos or anything you want me to talk about, hit me up on the comments down below. If you're not already subscribed to this channel, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, and until next time guys, peace out.